Hello everybody and welcome to the video. So we're going to waste absolutely no time and jump straight into the time lapse. We're doing just terrain today and I get a ton accomplished, so stay tuned for the end. Before we go any farther with the overall terrain, as you can see, we got all the front entrance done, all the way around. This might need a little bit more work, but we're kind of waiting on it to see how many pieces I have at the end, and then I'll detail some of it. So all that we have left is this section here, these three 16 by 16s, and then of course this chunk here. And so that's what's most important because it's in the front view of the mock. Like, this was the most important terrain chunk here to basically this wall, this area, and then of course right here. So I took off the balcony, put it right here. This is what we need to tile. I just made up this design just to fill in the rest of that gap. So this is what we need to tile. It's the most important part. I can wait on the rest of this if I need to, but that is most important because it's in the front. So let's get tiling. Progress on the terrain for the top of the mock has to be halted here. I'll just give you an overview of what we did accomplish with the pieces we had. So we have all the way around the front, and then of course wrapping around the entire back. The back is more this wet sand color, kind of strong, I guess. I didn't mean to do that. It's just I didn't have that many medium nougat pieces. After today's building, these are the only medium nougat 1x2s I have. So, like up here, they're more abundant. I kind of like it this way. It kind of makes it uneven. It's not supposed to be uniform, so I kind of like it. I just need to clean up some of these pieces back here. And then these are it for the 2x3s. Of course, we still have a bunch more wet sand. That'll probably be enough to finish this if I had more medium nougat, but it's okay because I will probably get it set up in order It'll be more than I need for this so that I can build the other mountain and not have to order more terrain parts, because honestly, terrain parts are the most expensive part of this MOC. So is the tower, but it's mainly just terrain, because like these 1x3 bricks aren't that expensive, and you know, they cover a good distance, but these you have to stack them and it's just a hassle. I also have a couple MOCs I need to tear apart. That'll give me a little bit more parts, and I might make a little bit more progress, but I think I'm going to start on this section and go to the corner, because, you know, the back doesn't matter as much as the front for now. The next thing that I will be working on, that I actually have parts for, is the base, this area. And then I do believe I have another parts that I can do some interior work, but we'll see. I really like how this all turned out. I think it's really come together now. It looks way more finished than it did, you know, earlier, today even. And I finally filled in this section so the mountain is completely finished, like tiling off wise. And I think this little part just like looks good. And then I'll fill in, of course, 3 16x16s. That will be a lot of brick, but it'll be worth it when it looks and is finished. Then, of course, this section comes off. I think it fits really well. While being modular, it still fits relatively well, and you can't really notice. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next week's episode, where we work on the base, and then hopefully something over here. What sucks about the terrain pieces is this was an insane amount of money for the terrain, and what we have so far, and we need it here, which is about the same size, maybe even longer, and then we also need it here. So, you know, but this mountain will come in the future, far future. This project might get stopped at some point and then restarted again once I have the parts and stuff. We have all these base plates, but these base plates, the gray ones are for this mountain, and these ones are for other MOCs and other stuff. But then as well is they'll probably be used in this MOC eventually. Just right now I'm saving them for smaller projects to have some videos for you guys to watch. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know it was kind of boring. We just did terrain, but I think it looks amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.